How many of you have heard this phrase, ready, aim, and fire? I'm sure most of you have heard it. But what about this one instead? Ready, fire, and aim. In today's video, by using a bow and arrow, we will show you multiple examples on why most of you don't take massive action in your lives. Hey, we're Fran and John, the corporate breakout couple. At the age of 40 years old, we broke out of the corporate world because we took massive action. I first heard this term, ready, fire, aim, from my ex-boss who's an entrepreneur. He explained that most people are already ready, but they never actually pull the trigger to fire, and they're always at the aiming stage. They're always waiting for the right moment, the right opportunity to present itself before taking action. As entrepreneurs and risk takers, we actually do it the other way around. We actually take the action first and we adjust along the way. So today, we're going to share with you 3 things that hold you back the most from taking massive action. So the first thing that stops people the most is the what ifs, right? Say for example, investing. You are already ready to invest. So this bowl represents your readiness to invest. You're already at the archery area and you are ready to pull the trigger to invest. So you're ready. You've got your arrow, which means you got your funds. And now you're aiming, right? And here comes the part. What if I lose money? What if I get scammed? What if I'm not ready to do this? What if I'm not a good investor? What if people laugh at me when I lose all my money? It's all my hard-earned money. What if I lose my money? And you never actually take the shot. Now, the second thing that stops people from taking massive action is the phrase, let me wait. So what this means is that you're actually ready. Say for example, you want to start a business. You're actually ready. You have done your research, you have put the funds aside, and you're actually ready to pull the trigger, but you don't. So for example, you don't pull the trigger because, let me wait until my kids are grown. Let me wait until I have more time. Let me wait until the economy is stable. Let me wait until the COVID pandemic is over. Let me wait until I'm ready. Let me do more research. And your business never gets off the ground because you don't even start. You don't even fire. The third thing that stops you the most from taking massive action are excuses. So here's our favorite one, retirement, or rather early retirement. So what are the excuses that we often hear when it comes to retirement? So in terms of retirement, or rather early retirement, most people are not even ready. So that's why you can see the arrow is not cocked in the bow, right? So this bow represents early retirement and most people are not even ready. So I'm going to put the bow down. So what are some of the excuses that people come up with that prevents them from even considering early retirement? Early retirement cannot. I have too many commitments. Early retirement cannot. I have kids. Early retirement cannot. If I quit my job, then I don't know what to do. Early retirement cannot. I'm too old already. Early retirement cannot. I'm too young. I cannot take that risk. What if I fail? Oh, no. Even though I hate my job, I don't dare to step out of my comfort zone. So I think I'm just better off working until I retire at 65. I cannot retire. I'm in the wrong country. This country very expensive. So in life, many people are stuck at the ready and the aim. For example, let me get my footing right, I want to make sure that the target is perfect. Let me get the wind conditions right, in case my arrow flies off. Let me make sure that the target's not too far away. Maybe I should aim for this one first. I think. So you see, at the end of the day, they never even fire the arrow and the arrow's right here waiting to be fired. For example, like this. For entrepreneurs and the movers and shakers, people that actually change the world and make a difference. What they do is they pick up the bow and then they fire and then they see what the result is. Then they make changes from there.
Let me give you an example of ready, fire, aim. For example, I'm ready to learn investing. And this bow represents my willingness to learn investing. Well, each bow is useless without an arrow. So each arrow that I'm going to take represents an action. So for example, I'm going to sign up for a course to learn how to invest properly. Now that I completed the course, I'm going to put some money on the table, $1,000 to start investing. Oh, I made a little bit of mistake and I lost a bit of money. But it's okay, I will keep trying. And this represents my next action. Okay, this time round there's some improvement. That's the most important. Let me continue firing. So from the lessons I learned, let me take another shot. Not bad, not bad. Progress. Let's keep going. I don't give up. So this process will get me there to my goals. Okay, now I'm ready to up my game. I want to improve my game, so I'm going to invest in a mentor.
Okay, now John, what you do is make sure your stance is correct. Very good. Head turn towards the target. Okay, hold your bow loosely. And now, get ready for your, yep. And now pull all the way. Yes, make sure the arrow's touching your nose. And shoot. Well done. So from the examples that we've given you, if you never ever release the arrow from the bow, which is the example of taking massive action, how do you know what the result would be? How do you know whether you'll fail or succeed? How do you even know how far you can go if you never even start? No one ever starts something and gets it perfectly the first time. Every master was once a beginner. So life is like that. As long as you keep taking action, you will improve and there will be improvement. Because as you can see from this arrow example, some of the arrow fall to the ground, some doesn't hit the mark, some are way off, and some do hit the target. And that is what you want. You want improvements until you eventually get to your goal. In life, no one is ever ready to start something. There is actually no such thing as the perfect opportunity, the perfect time, and the perfect moment. In life, for example, you can study and get 3 to 4 degrees, but if you never ever start work, how would you ever experience and get ready for the work life? You can't. There's no such thing as getting ready. You just jump right in, apply a job, and start working. And there you go. You have experience in the working world. Same goes with starting a business. Same goes with planning for your retirement. The same goes with planning a family. No one will be ever ready. Take us for example, when we planned for the hawker business, we started to plan for 2 years before we executed. Could we have planned for another 3, 4, 5 more years? Sure, but then the hawker business would never come to fruition, and then one thing would not have led to another, and then here we are making YouTube videos for you guys. Our hawker business was the perfect example of ready, fire, aim. So we took 2 years, we planned it, we executed it, which was the fire, and then we had to change so many things on the fly as we did the business, because things didn't go as planned as how we envisioned it in our heads. We would like to encourage all of you guys watching this to ready, fire, aim something in your lives. Or you can ready, fire, aim lots of things in your life. What is that one massive thing that you've always wanted to do, but you've always hesitated? You've always said you're not ready. You've always said, let me wait. You've always made many excuses for yourself, but deep down you know you got to do this. Go after that thing. You are worth it. If you think this video was fun and educational and you learned something, go ahead and share it with your friends. Don't think about it so much. Just ready, fire, aim, and share all this with your friends. I think they really appreciate it and we appreciate it too. Thank you.